For joining us tonight. Um, that's so far good. He's gonna leave me here for a few minutes while he just checks on a few more things, gets a few more things right. Um, so glad you guys are with us here tonight. Y'all, look, I got my heel today. I brought my heel today. Not that I have a hard surface to hit it on. That's not so far good head, but he ain't gonna like that, so I ain't gonna do that. Let me turn down my phone really quick. They did this new update on my phone, so I really don't know how to work it just yet, but I'm working on that. But yeah, so thanks for joining us tonight. I do have my heel tonight, so I can go like order in the court, like things get out of hand. Want to make sure you guys are asking questions, engaging with us tonight. Uh, I do have my Moscato, which was a birthday bottle, and I'm already been in the bottle today in just a few, about an hour. I've already been into the into the bottle, y'all. So y'all know how I get when I have my little drink, right? So yeah. So you're watching the Us Show with myself, the Boudoir Baddie, and we've got So Far Good. There's his leg, so he he's getting in here pretty soon. So glad y'all joining us again. Just getting back from a road trip. We did say, remember that we're going to be taking some road trips, and some of them are going to be, live and on camera or whatever. This one was like an impromptu, so we took that one, and so we'll tell you a little bit more about it as we go along. So far, Good has some things to say to us tonight, and can't wait to hear from him. He's been holding some water, y'all. He's been holding some water. He's trying to get the boudoir bed right. Y'all did not wear shoes, so he did say my feet wasn't gonna be on camera, but just in case. um. So yeah, you are tuned in to the Us Show, where myself and So Far Good are gonna be talking, just kind of like feeding off of you guys' questions and your banter back and forth. There he is. Hey, you.
Hey, we here. So far good. I already know what it is. It's your boy. I've been black since I woke up. Shout out to my lady who's been holding it down. I got to make sure the production was right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, I just want y'all to know we out here, we human, just like y'all. So we go through ups and downs and whatnot. I do apologize if we late right now. And you know that at 8 o'clock we know we supposed to be starting, so I do apologize. Production was kind of late. I had to get some shit ready. I also got company over here swimming and whatnot. Shout out to all the kids in the back doing what they're doing. Hey, so kids. We still out here doing what we're doing. But shout out to my lady, the Boudoir Baddie, 8 o'clock on Mondays. Y'all can definitely catch her every 8 o'clock on Mondays. Y'all can definitely catch another. She can have a special guest, so she might do a show by herself. So I want y'all to be tuned in on some shit and on some shit that y'all might not get to hear from other people's shit. She definitely got you. Like she said, she got a heel for the day so she can come through. You know what I'm saying? And, hey, I join, however it go down, order in the quarter, order in the Chronicles, you know what I'm saying?
I order in the Chronicles.
Order in the Chronicles,
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? So you already know it is. It is your boy, SoFarGood. This is the Boudoir Baddie. We out here. This is the Us Show. We out here doing what we're supposed to be doing.
Y'all look out for the Boudoir Chronicles, actual chronicles that I have been working on writing. A few of those chronicles to just help out the ladies in the boudoir.
Facts.
I didn't tell you I've been writing some chronicles.
Oh no, I didn't know that you was writing. Hey, shout out to Q. I see you. Yo. If y'all aren't watching, make sure y'all drop an emoji, jump on status, drop something on the comments and let us know that y'all watching. Y'all can catch us on live on my page. You can catch live on her page. So we double live, but also on YouTube. We love the support if y'all go to YouTube and watch us on YouTube and comment there so we know we can get where we're going. Because like I said, come August, September, y'all will no longer catch the Boudoir Chronicles, the Creep Show, or the Us Show on Facebook unless you catch it shared from YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So we just going to let y'all know that now. So y'all get what y'all can, get the support in right now. And we definitely going to hook up with y'all and make shit happen. But other than that, this is the Boudoir Chronicles and So Far Good at the same time. We are doing what we're doing. This is the Us Show. Hey, look, I'm a little tipsy.
Right, we are tipsy, y'all, so forgive us in advance. It's the Boudoir Baddie.
Shout out to my boy,
and So Far Good. And you're watching the Us Show.
it is a show. Every last Tuesday of the motherfucking month, you can catch us doing what we're doing. We have a show Monday and Tuesdays, but the last month, either Monday or Tuesday, y'all will catch us combined doing what we're doing. So y'all pay attention to next month because we will have a couple guests next month. So we can have the Us Show in them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that'd be cute.
So we gonna
Us and Them Show.
Us and Them Show. So
I like that. You heard it here.
So facts. So most time y'all see the Us Show. If we got anybody on the show, it will be a couple, so we can get both perspective from each individual. You know what I'm saying? As they will get from both of us.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure a lot of shit is straight between a lot of shit. Now, if we have an individual couple, like last week, last week, your birthday, shout out to the lady right here. She had a birthday, still celebrating her birthday. We've been taking shots.
Very
Let's
tipsy.
take a shot right now.
Wait.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's the boo hop bag.
Y'all.
But Kurt came through last week. Shout out to Kurt coming all the way from Atlanta. He hit us up. He's like, hey, I'm trying to get on the show while he was in town, and we made a special show for him.
What a good show.
Yeah, he definitely. Hey, shout out to Kurt because I definitely learned some shit.
Yeah,
I didn't know my man was married and he doing his thing, and it's a lot of shit. We definitely gonna speak into a lot of shit that he talking about because I definitely got to speak on some shit because he learned me some shit. I might not been behind the camera watching it, but I definitely was listening in my ear. So he definitely learned me some shit, and it might be some shit I might need to take and heed and run with a little bit. You know what I'm saying? To make a lot of shit between you and I a little bit more better than what you know what I'm saying. So shout out to Kurt, shout out to Atlanta.
Thank you for being
here.
You know
what I'm saying? Where you think he was actually living at?
Duluth.
So it's about 40, 30 minutes outside of Atlanta.
He said it was like from Dallas to Plano type drive.
So about 30 minutes, so I get it. You know what I'm saying? And that's without traffic.
Yeah. So
but in Atlanta, that traffic is different.
Yeah. I wanted to say hello to a few people who are already watching us. So hey, Tito Morales. ¿Cómo estás, Tito? And then we have Jen and Shay. Hey, y'all.
Hey, shout out to y'all watching. Y'all already know what it is.
LeBrenton and my daddy, Michael Silkman.
What a bitch is
daddy. What a drunk. What did he say? What a drunk bitch is that?
It's Taco Tuesday, daddy. So they definitely got to be here somewhere in line. So you already know what it is. We out here being black.
Yeah. What's up, Bismarck? Mr. Back at It. Hey, Tiffany. And
hey, shout out to Ryan. You already know. Shout out to the Jungle.
Ryan.
Jungle. Shout out to Shay. I see you on here popping up.
Hey,
if y'all on my live, make sure y'all comment. Y'all drop an emoji. If y'all on our live, y'all make sure y'all keep them comments coming so we can make sure we getting y'all in here and we can answer whatever y'all looking for.
What does Q say?
They said, wait. Won't come out till next year.
30 licks of pleasure.
What is, hey,
He's
listen,
working on 30 licks of pleasure.
Q be on some shit.
Q is on some stuff. But I urge you, Q.
Yeah, let's keep it on the low. So this is the only
lasagna.
time y'all gonna hear this 30 licks of pleasure right now. Other than that, if we see a party popping out, we know where it came from.
We know.
We coming for your ass.
We coming for you as of what time?
As of whatever time it is, I'm pulling up with my boy Q because that's his shit. He popped it up. Shout out to my boy Q Woods. Y'all already know I've been plugging in his podcast, Underdog Podcast, which will be a different name in the pretty soon. See, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna give you what it was. It is what it is podcast. So I want y'all to know what it is. It will be popping off pretty soon.
Is that what's called?
It is what it is podcast. Shout out to my boy Q Woods. So you already know is one of my co-host for the Cigar Talk, so he will always be at the Cigar Talk no matter where it's at or how it's going down. He will be there. But you already know what it is, man. Hey, see, you got everybody on your shit. Hey, shout out to Taco. Shout out to everybody. I can see my boy. I can catch you right there. You know what I'm saying? But y'all already know what it is. SoFarGood. But if y'all got any questions, y'all make sure if y'all on either one of my lines, y'all make sure y'all ask some questions. Y'all got questions for us.
Hey, my cousin Kyle.
For any type of subject you want us to ask, even if it's just out of the blue type questions, this is what the Usher Show is for y'all can get our opinion and her opinion, and then our opinion together, and we can make shit happen.
And teach us some stuff too. I mean, maybe our opinion is not all that, maybe I got a different way, a better way, another way, show us hey, Tiffy, talk to us, let us know. we're gonna get into later. SoFarGood said he had some stuff he was gonna say.
I got some shit. I definitely got some shit I want to say, but I'm gonna wait for a minute.
Yeah.
I don't want to start the show off because I know a lot of people at the end of the day gonna feel like it's gonna be on some hate, negative type shit.
Oh.
So I don't want to start the show off like that. But we definitely will. If y'all was tuning into the Cigar Talk, I said a little bit about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna go into a lot of depth about it. But we definitely will talk to y'all. I definitely will get some shit off my chest because this is what I'm here for.
Is this what you were holding in the hotel room too? You was like,
I know. See, that was on some shit. I definitely told you what I was talking about.
Oh, you did?
Hey, shout out to the trip we just had. Shout out to my lady. She just had a birthday. The birthday was last week, but we've been partying all week. We just woke up Friday and was like, "Hey, let's go." And we drove to Denver.
But wait, what did we do though? Because we were conflicted about where we were going to go, right? And I said, let me sleep on it, let me pray on it, let me think on it. And I said, when I get up in the morning, I'll have an answer. But then you came into the restaurant, you were like, okay, on the count of 1, 2, 3, we're just going to say where we're going.
Facts.
And we were both like, 1, 2, 3, Colorado.
So we went to Colorado over the weekend. We just got back home last night, so we out here. Hey, shout out to Slim Thick out here watching. I see you.
Hey, picture again. Thank you, Asia. You are very welcome. That was from myself and SoFarGood. She got the baby.
What is your opinion that I support my daughter in the lunch?
Hold on, baby.
Oh.
This one. Slim
oh, she said thank you.
Yeah, she was talking about the gift that we got her for the shower.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Hey, little man got a killer ass birthday though. I ain't even lie. My boy is on 420 and he was on East at the same time. So my boy he is very blessed out here. So much love to you. Shout out to Slim Thick.
You're very welcome.
She's been out here
thank
rocking
you
with your boy for a good long time. So I appreciate the love coming through.
Yes, and thank you for sharing little man with us. He's precious. He's
so beautiful. Like I said, if y'all don't hear, if y'all got any questions, y'all make sure y'all speak them up. We're gonna definitely answer them. Answer whatever you're looking for, but we here. Hey, shout out to Lil Brandy, aka Wednesday. She had a birthday.
Birthday twins.
Hey, shout out to my boy Lucky.
Hey,
if
Lucky,
y'all don't know
happy
my boy
birthday.
Lucky, if y'all ain't never been to one of my parties and my boy Lucky ain't been there, you don't know him. Today is his birthday. So shout out to all my Geminis. Y'all out here rocking the way y'all supposed to be rocking.
Come on, Geminis.
I appreciate
that. That brings me to a small discussion.
Go ahead.
When King Simba was on your show. When he was on the Creep Show last week before last, there it is. We've been looking for
in my face the whole time.
Right there, my face too. King Simba said that Gemini's were weird.
Right.
And you didn't defend me at that moment.
That's because at the moment I knew your birthday, but I'm not.
You didn't realize I was Gemini.
Because I'm not into all that zodiac sign shit. If we gonna bond, we gonna bond. You know what I'm saying? People be like, hey, this sign and this sign.
But Geminis and Aries are
I know Aries.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean Aries.
That's crazy.
I meant Aquarius.
Wait a minute. First of all, y'all see this, right? Y'all see how she just trying to get on my ass.
I know this.
And she called me a whole Aries.
I'm drinking. I'm sorry. I know you're an Aquarius.
Shout out to all my Aquarius out there.
Shout out.
So you already know what it is. Shout out to all my Geminis that say, hey, before I get, let me say shout out to all my Taurus out there.
Thank you.
Shout out to my son, because he is a Taurus. He just had a birthday. Shout out to my girl, Rainbow. She just had a birthday. Shout out to all my Taurus that had both. Gemini, y'all out here rocking right now. But like we said, if y'all got, oh, my bad. My boy said answer the question.
I skipped over it because it wasn't your turn, basically. But here we go, Daddy.
What he's saying, read.
What's your opinion that I support my daughter in which she Lord.
See? Pops. You gotta look that.
Okay.
Hey, you need to go back and read.
I know what he's saying.
Hey, shout out to all my Taurus. Daddy's
saying, what's your opinion that he supports his daughter? He supports his daughter on whatever she wants to do. What is your opinion of that? So basically he's saying no judgment. He doesn't judge.
It's not no judgment because, I mean, honestly, whatever even if she didn't want to do this type of shit, whatever she was going to do, I was going to produce it. Whatever. It don't matter how it goes. Real estate, doctorate, musically, produce it. You know what I'm saying? You got to have somebody in your background to support you no matter whatever you're doing. That's just how I feel. Even if I wasn't DJing or doing this, I feel whatever I was doing, she would support me at the same time.
And you definitely do.
I definitely get it. You know what I'm saying? It's some shit that you definitely can't support though. Let's keep it 1,000. Even if it is your spouse or a person that you fuck with, it's a lot of shit that you can't support because you know sometimes it's not good in your heart. But if somebody pushing you to do what you sometimes be lacking. Take for me, for instance, I procrastinate on a lot of shit, especially on this. You know what I'm saying? But you came and was like, hey, come on, let's get this, let's do this, boom, 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 set a date, let's do this. And now we here. We got the us show. But shout out to the Boo Wop Chronicles. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Boo Wop Chronicles. Every Monday at 8 o'clock. The Boo Wop Patty on the Boo Wop Chronicles doing what she do.
Thank you. SoFarGood be pumping me. But you know what? This was something that's kind of important to me because it was important to him. But again, the procrastination, that's something that can hold us back, right? I think he started school. So y'all know that. So shouts out to SoFarGood for taking the step and starting school for his bachelor's degree. I'm
trying to grow up.
So proud of him doing that. That's a big step. So proud of him doing it. We support him.
I'm trying to grow up.
Bang, bang.
Straight up.
So, dang, I forgot what I was going to say. So basically, the support, yeah. So he needs that little boost in the procrastination area, and I need that little boost in the, because I get like, maybe it's not good enough, or maybe it's not, so I need that boost too sometimes. So I think we complement each other in that area.
As we should.
And like, it ain't always gravy. There's a lot of times where, we bump heads or whatever, but at the end of the day, we said we doing it.
Hey, we bumped heads before this live even started. Let's keep it 1,000. This is what we here for. This is the show. Definitely. And y'all want to know the in and outside of how we move, because not everything is peaches and cream. Definitely. Let's keep it real. A lot of people make it seem on the surface that it's peaches and cream. So I know I do that. I might be hurting inside, and a lot of y'all I might see y'all at the club, and y'all see me, but we gonna make it work in the moment. You know what I'm saying? But to keep 100, this is not no act. We not up here just being on some giggly shit. We definitely bumped heads before we got here. But we came together, we talked about it, and we here. You know what I'm saying? This is what we supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody out there that rock with us, and shout out to everybody who don't rock there with us, because y'all make us want to keep rocking.
Hey, we need you. So please tune in and hop off, or tell somebody else to hop on and watch. Do it however you do it, but we need the support either way. Shout out to my niece, Kissin, who is about to have a baby. So congratulations on that,
shout
darling.
Shout out to everybody that's out here with that's with
with what?
With child.
Oh, with child.
Shout out to
y'all who are with child.
Not for real. Shout out to y'all.
That's to be congratulated. Either way it is. Baby's coming in and growing up and doing all that.
It's the shit that we go through to be black. Y'all already know what it is. 8 o'clock. Y'all catch the Boo Wop Chronicles with the Boo Wop Daddy doing her thing. It's Tuesdays, 8 o'clock. You catch the Creep Show. So far good. I am him. I've been black since I woke up. She got a heel out here.
It doesn't fall apart. It's not. It's actually perfume.
That's crazy. Let me smell some of that.
I don't know how it smells. I never use it. I just like the fact that.
Hey, listen. You come here. You can never say, Stacey, he smell good. You will never catch me smelling like another nigga ever. I don't use man soap. Why would I want to smell like another nigga?
Yeah, we was in Walmart the other day picking out scent. We're both like, okay, what's that smell like? I'm like, I don't know. What you think? I kind of like it.
Listen, I use Olay, Crest, Dove. Don't come with me.
It's the baby skin.
I got baby skin, so my skin is sensitive. So don't do that. Don't do that. Y'all just gotta rock with me. And that shit smell good. Listen,
don't tell me what it is.
Shout out to Colorado. We was in Colorado because we smoking on some of that. I ain't passing the blunt yet.
No, because I don't smoke.
She don't smoke.
But look,
we was in Colorado. That's what I came back with.
Lipstick though. Isn't it cute?
She got real lipstick, y'all. But y'all already know what it is. If y'all want to hear, y'all make sure y'all drop a question and ask anything. But
hey, Tawana.
Once again, every Monday you can catch the Boo Wop Baddie doing her show on the Boo Wop Chronicles every o'clock on Mondays. You can catch me on Tuesdays, 8 o'clock, and every last Tuesday or Monday. It depends on how we feeling for them 2 days. Where we at. The show will be here popping. You can also catch the Boo Wop Chronicles with the Boo Wop Baddies doing what they doing. Whenever she said we gonna have the Boo Wop Baddies here. You know what I'm saying?
That went really well. Thank y'all for my for coming out to support that. That show went awesomely. The Boo Wop Chronicles, it was called Wet Loose Lips. with the Boudoir Baddie and the Boudoir Baddie Babes.
Right.
And we had Nala here, Monique was here, Bree was here, myself. We had an awesome time. The ladies really shared, just kind of piggyback on some of the things that the guys were talking about. And we shared our views, and we just got to talk like women, and without worrying about what we said, without being apologetic about a lot of things. And it was a good time, and I plan to do that again. So if any of you out there wanting to be a Boudoir Baddie Babe, let me know. Hit me up. We're definitely going to do it again in the near future because we had an awesome time. Then afterwards, the girls stayed a little bit. We didn't get in the pool because it's cold. But the girls stayed a little bit, and we talked and chatted and drank a little bit. So it was really good. So thank you, Boudoir Baddie Babe.
Hey, shout out to boy.
He feeling good over here.
Shout out to all my men at the Cigar Talk, my boy Sonny, my boy Al, my boy Q. Y'all already know what it is. So the next Cigar Panel Talk, y'all definitely will see them three there. We'll have an extra person there, just somebody y'all ain't never met, somebody I probably ain't never met, but we definitely will gonna pop up and have some fun. Shout out to my boy Q Woods. Y'all already know what it is. It is what it is. Broadcast will be coming out. The Hood movie will be popping out soon, so y'all be ready.
I'm so excited about that.
I got a roll.
You have a roll. So
I'm ready for my script. Y'all out here tripping. I don't even want to drink for this.
Why do this.
I gotta do this.
You ready to follow instructions on the set?
Man, listen. It's my first time being in the camera like that where I ain't gotta just be in.
Where you're not working.
Facts. When I'm working, but I ain't gotta be like this. You know what I'm saying?
Behind the scenes, you're actually.
I'm actually in the scene type shit, but I gotta be on point. So
that's gonna be
shout out to my boy Q because nigga, I am all the way actor and the comedian of the.
And I'm excited that it's Tubi.
It's the fact that my lady knew before I even knew.
I did know. I didn't. I was like, if you would let Q talk, he's got a surprise.
And I try to let my boy talk. Listen, shout out to Cigar Talk. We had a lot of shit.
Good.
We had the ups and downs. We talked like we was jamming. I said some shit. Y'all said some shit. But my boy Q be on some shit. He be talking, but he don't be talking, though. Yeah, I respect my nigga all the way through. But he just need to get to the point sometimes.
You gotta let him get that. Q is like father time. He's wise. He has that wisdom in there, and he just needs the floor to get it out. You guys are now, y'all. It was some very strong personalities in the room, and for Q, she was. I didn't tell him. I did not.
She didn't tell me.
I didn't tell him.
She didn't tell me until after you told me. That's why I was really when you gave me that. Like I got a roll, nigga, and I was like, I got a roll. I was real. And she was like, baby, I've been knowing. He told me a couple of days ago or whatever time you told her, and she did not. Not a hint, not a nothing about none of this. So
the only thing I did was when you were trying to talk, I typed in, Q was trying to tell you something.
I understand that, but Q need to tell that shit, bro. My nigga hit that, so you know what I'm saying. So then, and I respect that, bro. I love you, bro, all the way through, bro. You my nigga, bro, up and down, bro, 10 toes down all the way through, nigga. But nigga, get to the point, nigga. If this was like a horror movie,
he'd be like, look.
If this is a horror movie, we dead. Look. Cause he trying to explain, nigga. We either gonna fight or run.
Let me hold up. I was like, it's like, and when you're sitting at the edge of your seat in anticipation, you're like, nigga.
Bro, we're gonna let you cook.
He said, we'll let him cook.
But you trying to add too many ingredients.
He was trying to thaw it out at the same. Then he was thawing it out.
You know when your mama told you, hey, take that chicken out before I get home.
You forget.
You took it out as soon as 20 minutes before she got home.
Run it underwater.
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna let you talk, bro.
Trying to defrost it in the microwave.
But in the time frame, in the moment, what we have, you gotta. Hey, you need like 2-3 details and then get right into it, my boy. You hit the same word 45 times. You know what I'm saying?
But we definitely love Q and we love him in the house. We love having him in the house. Hey, we got Tara, big Taurus energy, she says.
Shout out to everybody in the building.
Kelly, Sagittarius. I don't know much about that. My son is a Sagittarius. I just can't remember.
He's a Sagittarius like before Capricorn, right?
Is that April?
Sagittarius before Capricorn.
I don't know.
That's the end of November, beginning of December.
Oh.
Sagittarius.
None of my kids are Sagittarius.
See, I don't know it, but I know it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my mom because she's a Capricorn, big January shit. So y'all understand? Shout out to all my kids because y'all are zodiac sign.
No, Q, for real. Bring both shows together for a special episode. We talked about that. Remember?
Like I said, we definitely will have a panel of the ladies. We have a panel of the men. So we'll do an us panel show.
Like
so y'all
girls
be prepared for
versus
that. So
guys.
don't play with me, bro. You know I'm gonna hit you up. Don't do that. Don't do it. Just make sure you bring the Hennessy. And we got a bowl of ice for you, nigga. We got a bowl of
Then he
ice.
can put his hand in.
Straight up. Hey.
Shout out to my assistant, Nicole. She's watching. Hey, Brian. I miss you, girl. I miss you. I was going right on past him.
We ain't even got to worry about Pops know what it is.
I told Daddy he's free to come on. He's free to talk. It's that hard word right there.
Pops, you not.
We do not endorse that word.
You up north type shit where they wasn't doing really slavery, but they ER is rough. To be a nigga that you is, nigga, that ER is tough.
It's hard on that
Even
ER.
when you read it, it's tough because when you read it, you gotta read it the way it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like nigger.
That's so funny.
That shit tough, Pops. I love you, my boy. We ain't never met, but we gotta cut that ER out. Just say that, hey, the way you talking to them niggas in the street back in the day, that's how you need to talk to us. Don't do that. But listen, this is the Us Show. I am SoFarGood. This is my lady, the Blue Wop Batty. My birthday just popped up. Gorgeous 51. It don't get no better than this. You know what I'm saying? We had our second road trip type shit. We didn't go live because we just didn't go live. But I guarantee the next time we go live, y'all will catch us driving in the car, going live, popping off, just being up. Might not even be that long, but y'all gonna catch us.
A minute. We were about to go live, and
Definitely was.
He gave the camera like, "You want to go live?" And I'm like, "No,
Fact.
I don't want to go live."
I ain't even gotta explain that much of why she didn't want to go live. Y'all know when y'all don't look like y'allself, you don't want to do nothing. So I get it. So I ain't gotta go.
Y'all.
And that's the only reason why I gave her the
celebrating
camera.
my birthday. I slept.
She was.
I drank.
She definitely was.
And yeah, I did some other things too, but I was asleep the whole time. Like that was just, I needed some rest. I needed to rest.
I was lit. I was turned up. I was in my music, doing what I was supposed to be doing, which y'all already know what it is. But
shouts out to where we went for brunch. What do you remember the name of it?
Burn Down,
Colorado. Shouts out.
Denver, Colorado.
I wanted to go live then, y'all. What you got?
No, go ahead.
They gave so we didn't want to get the same thing. We both wanted the same thing. He got the.
Okay, before you finish that, listen. So when you go out to eat with somebody, you know what I'm saying, and it's your first time there, you don't never get the same thing at the same time.
Right.
You get something that y'all both want, so you get this and you get that, so y'all can split it, so you can taste it. Don't never get the same shit because you can't taste each other's shit if you get the same shit. So basically, we looked at the menu and she was like, "I'm thinking about this." I was like, "I'm thinking about that too." And then she was like, "Well, I'm thinking about breakfast because
I have a heavy sweet tooth." Y'all.
She definitely got a heavy sweet tooth. We ain't gonna go into that because as much we're not gonna go into that. But I think that this was the Usher. No, we ain't gotta hit no hill because you ain't gotta go to all that.
I was just saying, I got a heavy sweet tooth, so I chose the French toast.
And that's
y'all. Okay, so they dip their French toast, whatever they do, and then they dip it in Captain Crunch, right, with the berries.
That's the batter.
And then they fry it.
The Captain Crunch is the batter.
And then they put I had like cream.
It was like cream, raspberry, blueberry. Whatever berry it was.
It was so good.
Oh, it was puree.
Fire.
It was jam. It was jelly. It was all of that. And I don't do too much sweets like that. But I tried this shit. Oh my God.
Yeah, it was good. So shouts out to Burn Down in Colorado. So man, we might have to do some reviews because one thing we do like to do when we do go out or whatever is we like to try restaurants. We like to try the food. We like to see what's up.
Burn Down's pop.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about.
Believe it or not, I don't usually eat. I might take a bite or two and be done, get full. I was tearing it up. So yeah,
shout out to my homegirl who I didn't hit up when I came to Denver because I definitely forgot she stayed out there. And she was like, "You ever out here? Hit me up," because she got the weed and got this. I definitely forgot to hit her up. So I definitely apologize if you watching. I ain't gonna say no names, but I apologize to you because I definitely should have hit you up because we was out there for 2 days and we definitely could have got the weed for the little or nothing fucking with you. You know what I'm saying?
That's why we're not saying that. I got you.
You know what I'm saying? But other than that,
Hey,
y'all already know what it is. This is the Us Show, the Boo Wop Baddie right here.
Hey,
I
y'all.
am so far good. Y'all catch us every last Tuesday of the month doing our show. But
is it Taco Tuesday tonight?
it is Taco Tuesday. We will be done for Taco Tuesday, but I gotta we get out. Anybody throw the Taco Tuesday, hit us up, let us know what's going on.
Let us know. We like tacos.
Bro, I do sing cut. Bro, listen, I'm a DJ, bro. My music palette is tough. Y'all be surprised with a lot of shit I listen to. Listen, my thing is about music, because all music ain't nothing but poetry. If you write poetry, you write music. Music is just poetry with a tempo and sped up with a beat. I just want y'all to understand.
Country. It definitely was.
But I definitely do. I got some country music, but country music is the same shit that we listen to as R&B. Country music is R&B on the real. You just gotta listen to the lyrics. I'm a lyric type
just
person.
Just with a little twang.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Pops, because if that thing got some twang on it, he gonna stay.
No, he said tang.
Tang, twang, it don't matter how I go. But my music palette is all over, bro, and I listen to it. And listen, I grew up in Abilene, Texas. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have no hip hop station.
Is it country like that?
Oh, what? At that time, in the 90s, yes, it was. It was country. We had real alleys. You know what I'm saying? Dead ass. We had real alleys. Okay. So I didn't have no hip hop station. So my favorite rapper at the time, I've told you this before, my favorite rapper at the time was Nelly, because we didn't have no hip hop station. So we had a crossover station.
Yeah.
So they got this lock-in, nigga. We was listening to EIEI and at the skating ring. Shout out to everybody who had a good childhood. We was at the skating ring.
Y'all remember Shamrock? We had skating ring here too.
Facts.
Who remember Shamrock?
Who remember
Redbird Skateland?
Facts.
Redbird Skateland. It's still going.
Arlington Stadium. You know what I'm saying?
Arlington Stadium.
Man, and they had the little club on the other side where you can get your dance on. You go skate over here. You get hey, shout out to y'all. But listen, my music palette is tough, so I listen to a lot of music, and the music. I'm an R&B DJ, if y'all don't know, and it's just like when it comes to music, if I done been through it, I done took somebody through it, or I can understand a female sending me this song because I understand where she's coming from. That's why I jam that shit.
Yeah.
So I jam a lot of music. It don't matter how I come. If I'm in that mode, look, we went about 45 to an hour. I said, baby, hey, listen, I gotta go into my white mix. And I went to a white mix and it was just done.
I'm with it because
some Maroon 5, some Nickelback, some Creed, some everything type shit.
The Nickelback was going hard.
I jam a lot of shit. So you already know what it is. My music palette is tough.
Of course, I like that Justin Bieber with that yummy.
Shout out to Justin Bieber.
Shout out Justin. Get it together, Justin. We're here for it.
Hey, but y'all know what it is. This is the Us Show, the Boo Wop Baddie right here. I am so far good. Yeah. Every last Tuesday, y'all can catch us doing what we're supposed to be doing, looking spicy, and her looking like she's supposed to be looking.
I work to make sure I look good on camera, y'all.
I'm going to slide over here now. Go ahead. Plug it in.
Y'all know I be trying to get it together, right? I don't want nobody to see me looking, you know. He wants me to do a natural show, and I will because he wants that. But y'all just be trying to make sure I look right, you know.
First of all, it's not about you doing that. We're gonna get a lot of natural shows. When we on the road, you ain't got time to do nothing. Yeah, you gotta go as you go. So I'm
gonna have to take my ass sister on the road with me. Nicole, you coming?
Hey, if she can do makeup while you driving, you tough.
While I'm driving,
you tough.
Y'all, he tripping.
Because listen, we could have went live at any time. But she be expecting me to go live while I'm driving. She the one who got 2 of these things. She can go anywhere, anytime. She ain't never out of service.
No, we had some service issues.
But you ain't never out of service.
I'm never out of service.
Get out of here. I am so good. This is the Boo Wop Baddie.
Never out of service.
Hey, we do got 2 more events popping up before we decide to take another vacation. So I want y'all to be ready for that. You know what I'm saying?
Which ones? Mexico.
Before Mexico or before Vegas. Either one of those 2. We definitely got some more parties popping up, so y'all be prepared for that.
Hey, Ashley.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in here popping. Shout out to Twins. Shout out to Anthony. Shout out to
Hey, Nikita.
and Tice. I see y'all there. And Tice got a song I heard that's popping, so y'all need to go check my boy out. I will be playing that out pretty soon.
And Tice, your song ready to go?
Hey, no, he got a video.
Oh, the one that they shot at the.
Yeah,
I hadn't seen
he
that
definitely
yet.
got in your show
I
to
definitely
Tice, so he
see that.
definitely out here doing what he's supposed to be doing. Shout out to everybody that you rock with. Tell them it's all love over here.
Shout out to Al. I got the blue nails.
Hey, shout out to Al. The Late Night Al Show tomorrow night at 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
My boy's an advocate for the music, so y'all definitely can link up with him. So y'all definitely touch on him, and he definitely will let you know what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So shout out to everybody out there doing their thing, doing big things. We're here to support as well. So when you guys have things coming up, please let us know. We'll support as well. We enjoy you guys supporting us as well. We are here for venues. We're here for interviews.
I'm missing my glasses.
here.
Go ahead, finish.
Is
Keep
that
talking.
what
I
it
just
is?
realized I've been there talking.
No,
I ain't even got my cops. My God, damn, baby.
See, men like to have a look.
You didn't even do me right.
Man, I didn't know.
But oh
I'm
no.
not gonna get the
I thought you was better than
ladies,
this.
I need y'all to come on here and help me. See what you're doing to me? Now, I got a lot of flack earlier for trying to get the right angles and everything like that, because the blue white baddie, y'all. I don't know what has happened, but I done picked up 7 to 10 pounds. I'm trying to throw them hoes back. So already the camera adds, and so I'm over here. He's like, come see, what looks good, what angles. So I'm over here trying to get the angles right. And that's what we had our little tiff about. Like, he's all upset because he had to move the camera or whatever around and whatever. I'm like, okay, well, I gotta get my angle. So now, see, he had to go get his glasses.
Yeah.
Right.
Hold on.
See?
Ooh, look at me.
See?
I look like I'm supposed to be looking.
Is that the right angle?
Shout out to my mama.
And Miss Nina, yes, shout out.
Yeah. Hold up.
No.
Oh, I didn't put it on top, but I am damn.
So
I guess I'm not him.
You are him.
So far, good.
You
Y'all
are
already
him.
know what it is. This is the Blue Rock Crowd. The Blue Rock Baddie. I'm sorry. I'm giving y'all her talk show on Mondays, 8 o'clock. Y'all already know what it is. But
You a little tipsy?
I am a little
What you
tipsy.
been drinking on?
I'm on that Luna Zoo. It's Taco Tuesday. We had nachos. We had some wings. So I'm on some Taco Tuesday type shit. Shout out to everybody that's in the crib with us tonight.
In
you
the
know
pool,
what I'm saying?
out in the sunroom, chilling.
After this, I'm going to be putting on watching Minecraft with the kids. So y'all be, hey, listen, I want y'all to understand. We do this. This is for pleasure. You know what I'm saying? We do definitely got responsibilities, and sometimes responsibilities don't get taken care of when y'all think they're supposed to be taken care of, but when they do, I guarantee this is grateful, and everybody is very welcome for it. You know what I'm saying? But other than that,
we are very grateful that you guys tune in and you guys are supporting us and, just giving us some good feedback and things like that. And we decided to do this show just to let you in on things that's going on with us. See some real life, situations or whatever. And like I was telling you earlier, it's not all gravy all the time. We do have our little ups and downs, little spats and spiffs and stuff like that. But we want y'all to come on and just talk to us about, relationships in the LS and outside of that, and just kind of talk to us about how y'all get through certain things or whatever. Because we've definitely been working on us, right?
yes.
Okay.
I didn't mean to do no pause like that.
No, you did a pause.
I didn't mean to, because I didn't think you was gonna just hit me up like boom, like damn. Like,
He did a pause. We heard it.
Welcome for.
Welcome for.
Damn, shout out. Hey, is you cool? Oh, is you cool? Shout out to everybody. You already know what it is, because that's gonna be when I pop up on here. Is how is you cool?
Hey, Miss Vanessa.
Hey, shout out to Nala because she hit me up with it. Vanessa, which one?
It's Jones. This is a friend of mine. Hey, JJ.
Hey, shout out to JJ.
Sunshine.
You already know what it is. Appreciate y'all coming through on her live. Turning up with y'all. Y'all already know what it is, though. I ain't got none of that. I'm going to sit right there.
Okay. Do you have any questions for us or anything like that? If not, we're just going to keep on rolling with what we've got coming up, which is excuse me, we have a couple of trips lined up. One is Mexico, one is Vegas, but so far good. Just put it on. I told y'all he will come off the dome and we'll do it. We're gonna put it on a vision board because what we had to do was we had to make a board with all like the goals and things like that that we want to accomplish and things like that that we want to do, so that we can make sure like we write them off. If not, we're gonna procrastinate. We're gonna forget because life happens. What? Now go ahead and say it.
No, I didn't say nothing.
What point? What was you pointing about?
I was just going like this because I was agreeing to what you were saying.
Oh, okay. Is that
right? Yeah, she right.
Yeah, because like, what does that mean?
What did you talking about? I'm not understanding what she's saying.
Order in the motherfucking court.
What you saying?
Y'all saw that, right? If not, what does all that mean?
I was just saying.
No, see, you backpedaling. Now,
I ain't never backpedal. I ain't never played cornerback.
You playing now, so let's. What is it? But like, yes, because there are some procrastinations. Even on my part, yes, I do. I tend to forget. That's probably what he's talking about. I tend to forget. But I am 51. Okay?
Oh, now she got Alzheimer's. That's what she's
saying.
That's what she's saying. She trying to blame it on her age. Hey, don't do that.
I'm not blaming it on my age.
Yeah, you just did.
No, I didn't. I didn't blame it. I didn't blame it on my age. I was able to segue into that. Because I can admit that sometimes I forget. Can you admit some things?
I gotta take accountability for anything I've done.
You can?
Off the rip. That's what makes me who I am.
So what was this you just did?
I just told them we didn't have a good time when we first logged in. It was wow.
Hey,
shout out to my boy Bob and Mike out there in Vegas. You already know what it is.
Hey,
one boy out here doing what he's supposed to be doing. But I already told him I did what I did because on some real nigga shit, once again, if we want to talk about it, we can talk about it. We can give them what they want. We can give them what they should be looking for.
Right, Sunshine?
It's about... I asked you, you did exactly what I asked you to do. Right.
He's talking about me. I was telling you I was coming in, I was getting angles because he said, sit down, see where you want to sit. See how it look.
And I got what you were saying all the way through. But at the end of the day, you didn't where I'm coming from was like, when you get up from your show, what you gotta do? What you doing?
Nothing.
Okay.
I just finished my day.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing a show together.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta produce and be on the show.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing was about, I gotta pack all this shit up when we done with this. I gotta move all this shit. That's what I was looking at it from. Mm-hmm. I've been thinking that you would have been like, oh, okay, baby Mike gotta have to move all this shit. I get where you coming from. All I gotta do is get myself. That's why I'm looking at it from. So I apologize if you didn't catch where I was coming from or you wasn't catching on the same boat I was at. So I do apologize. And I got mad because I felt like you not listening to me. Once again, it goes back to that. I feel like you're not listening to me. You want me to open up, but at the same time, you're not listening to what I'm saying because you're always going to rebuttal what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. And now I know I might got a rebuttal because I got a rebuttal based off, I just expressed myself to you. Mm-hmm. And now I got to justify your feelings, what I said to you. That's why I got a rebuttal.
I get that part. I get that part.
Okay.
We talk about that, and it's not at this particular time in my head. I'm not thinking he has to justify me. I'm thinking he asked me to sit down.
I don't think a lot of females don't think that at all,
and we probably don't. And that's something that you were teaching me. Because a lot of times we always think it's about me, my feelings, and how I feel as the female in the situation. But we also have to understand that the male perspective also needs his feelings justified as well.
I understand. So while we be having our little disagreements or the chit-chat spats or whatever we be having, that's why I be on the angry tips. I feel like when I tell you something, you're not listening because you always got a rebuttal about, and I get that. I definitely get that. But you ain't say, well, okay, I understand where you're coming from. Or, You know what I'm saying? That's why I be.
Everybody just wants to be heard and understood.
Everybody deserves to be heard.
Yes,
because as I was growing up, my tea lady, shout out to my tea lady, she tatted on my neck. It's real. She always told me, nigga, before you even ask a question or really blow up like that, think about it from their point of shoes. Point of view, or coming from their shoes. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm already in the process of like, okay, I know that I'm wrong. Whatever I did, I was wrong because I'm looking at it from your point of view. I wouldn't want nobody to come at me like that either. So I get it. But at the same time, I wouldn't want nobody to come in like that, but I'm going to listen to what they're saying, hoping that they listen to what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So we can have a compromise. Some shit don't never work like that.
Sometimes
everybody gotta feel like they gotta be right. Even if they know that they did wrong, they still gotta feel like they're right in the situation. So they self-esteem, pride, ego, however it is, can feel good about themselves.
Understood, but then there are times when we have to sit back and say, okay, wait a minute. How can I take accountability in this situation?
Right.
And you just did, and I appreciate that. And I take accountability as well because I know it's not always about me. But in this particular time, I felt it was because you asked me.
And I did. And I took what you said and heeded.
You did. And I see that things are set up the way that Facts. The way that I want.
So at the same time, but it definitely could have been where it was at. But at the same time, the material that we have for our podcast and our production work,
I want more than we're able to do right now. And that's what I don't. Sometimes I don't understand that.
And that's what I was coming from.
You just have to say that though, babe. You just say, babe, we ain't got that right now.
And I tried. As you seen, I said, babe, look at our cord. Did I say that?
Yes. But it's perfect.
It's perfect because I have to move on this shit. It's the point where I can have a cord where we could have the camera set up over here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But you made it work.
I ain't got no choice but to make it work because we supposed to show up. We been promoted us all day and yesterday, so we definitely they've been waiting for us. Not saying that y'all just been waiting for us, but we do respect and love all the support that y'all have for every time we come on for the DaUs Show, even on Mondays and Tuesdays. Y'all know what it is. We've been here rocking. Everybody who's been rocking with me since before this, you know what I'm saying? Even when I was out in Vegas or doing what I was doing, I respect all y'all and I'm a slut to y'all. So y'all know what it is. Shout out to everybody who's watching. Big Lil Bro to her, so you know what it is. Y'all stay tuned for some shit, because we definitely going to have some shit popping.
Definitely. So, okay, now that y'all have kind of seen our little inside conversation, I'm glad we got that out, though, because it kind of, like, sometimes there's things to be said, but in the heat of the moment.
We need to say it in live so people can get the gist that this ain't.
It ain't always peaches and cream.
Facts, it's definitely not peaches and cream. I want y'all to know that no matter, even if she wasn't with me or I wasn't with her or whoever you with and whoever you going through with, shit ain't peaches and cream. It's just when you out in public, you make shit look like it's supposed to be looking because you don't want to put that out there.
But I don't think
I got tequila. Look at my eyes. I can't even open them. That's why I put my glasses on. I can't even open up my eyes.
Hold on, let's go back to what you just said. You said something about being in public, making things look a certain way. I don't think we make things look a certain way.
That's true. But at the same time, you got to understand, as me working, and not just you, but at the same time, you didn't done me like this before, as me working, you didn't got mad at me before and it fucked up my mood. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of shit that I got to make it look like it's. And it's not no fake shit. And it's anybody. Because as a matter of fact, let me put it in perspective where everybody can get it. And I'm not saying, and I'm saying 85% of everybody in the world do this. When you go to work, because you don't want to be there, but you need the money to you feel what I'm saying? So you go to work and put it on the front. Let's keep it 1,000. Everybody go to work. And y'all put on the front. Niggas not happy to go to work. Nigga, I don't give a fuck how long you've been there. I don't give. If I'm wrong, drop something on this and let me know that I'm wrong. But niggas not. When Monday come, summertime, springtime, fall, winter, Monday come, niggas don't want to go to work. Nigga, that's an act that you put on when you first go to work. that Monday and that Tuesday, you be like, damn, I'm here.
You definitely have to gear yourself up for it.
Facts. So that's what, as me saying that, that's what a lot of people do, because I do that at a lot of parties and whatnot, just because that's really keeping your, as we discussed on your show and on my show, about keeping your emotions in line.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be a lot of shit. As a matter of fact, I seen a post. Shout out to Shawty, we friends. She said, "LS party is not somewhere we supposed to discuss business. I can't give a fuck." Hey, and it's not just the fuck part. It's just don't come at me while we at a party about some goofy shit to fuck up both our energy. You feel what I'm saying? If we gonna talk about something and you mad about something, that goes for you. And we've been talking about this. That goes for anybody. Y'all see me behind the deal booth. I'm working. I'm having a good time. Keep that conversation till after I'm done. That's just how I feel about it. Because that fuck up a lot of energy.
Because basically, at the end of the day, nobody wants to be confrontational or confronted
Facts.
where they work, and that is your job.
Facts.
And you do it for several reasons. One, it brings in income. Two, you enjoy doing it.
Facts.
And when your energy is off, it changes the whole.
Right.
And I think that makes sense. And that's
true. Even if it don't change your mood, your face expression tell it all.
Yeah.
Even at a party, your aura, your face, your body language, you might be in the best spirits that you can be, but when somebody says something to you that disturbs your spirit, and that's rare that sometimes a lot of people, now I get it when it's coming from you, because you might like it. I get that. But when it comes from somebody different, they come and tell me some shit that, what the fuck, does it matter to me? That shit really irks me, you know what I'm saying, type shit. Now, like I said, I get it if you my lady, because you my lady. I get that.
Right.
Our business and our pleasure is combined.
Right.
So that's cool. But there's certain shit, as we doing business, let business happen, then we can have the business afterwards.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So I get it. But when it's somebody that comes that's like a non-factor, and this doesn't happen to everybody, even when y'all go to work, your supervisor or an employee that walks to you and says some goofy shit and fuck up your whole spirit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, you still put on the act. It depends how you react. So I didn't react to some ways where it was like, all right, cool.
Sure. I get it.
But then there's some at times you react to where it's like, oh, I'm not gonna even let them ruin my day because I still gotta, you know what I'm saying? But when I get in a car, you got me fucked up. I'm gonna play some music that's going, you know what I'm saying? So I get it, you know what I'm saying? So I get it, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody out here that do what they do, you know what I'm saying? But I got this tequila in my cup. Shout out to the boo wow baddie. She out here looking the way she's supposed to be looking. Look, thick as hell. Look at that. Thick.
I'm like, what you finna do?
She thick as hell. God damn.
She putting on pounds. What's going on? Yeah, okay, so I did want to address a couple things. I had posted earlier. Y'all, is there a difference between a ninja who will but can't? Let's see. And a ninja who can but won't. And I want to bring that to you, SoFarGood.
Okay, so when you said that, it's been a lot of posts. Shout out to Instagram that I've been seeing. A topic on Instagram where it said, niggas asked the question in the streets. And the question is, would you rather have a nigga that's financially stable but not there in the child's life, or the nigga that's broke but there all the time in the child's life? So that's basically what you're saying.
Except it wasn't in the realm of a child.
Facts, you know what I'm saying? But this is like in the same kind of concept. And a lot of females are like, a nigga that's financial.
Well, okay, I'm not gonna bash that.
We won't get into that.
Okay.
But go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I was gonna bash that viewpoint because a man who's financial can help and be there.
Right.
But in the context of whether in that question, it's asking one of two things. Would you rather have one that's financially stable, or would you rather have one that's there all the time? So that financially stable is not answering that question of whether he's there all the time. So I would choose the one who's there all the time over financial. Yeah, because just because he's financially sound doesn't mean he's going to care for that child.
Understandable. So that was the question. The question was, would you rather have a nigga that's financially stable but not there in a child's life. The
Right.
nigga that's broke, that's there every day for that little one.
So my answer is I'll take the broke one who's there for his child.
Because you've been through it.
Well,
so all the questions was towards a lot of the YNs, young niggas, young females.
I was fortunate.
Facts.
In my situation. I didn't have a broke baby daddy, ex-husband. Okay. I didn't have that. I had one that was financially sound. He wasn't all the way there for his children that I wanted him to be.
Right.
You know, he could have been, but that's another story.
Right.
But he was financially sound, and we had what we had. He had a good family and all of that. I still probably would have taken the man who was totally there for his kids, whether he's financially sound or not. Now, he's a good dad and all of that, but was he there as much as he needed to be? I beg to differ. I think he could have been there more. But again.
Okay. I get what you're saying. So can you re-ask your question again so I can answer
So my question was,
right.
Is there a difference? Is there a difference between a man who will but can't and a man who can but won't?
So a man who will but can't, right?
Man who will but can't.
A man who will but can't.
Versus a man who can but won't.
That's because he knows his value. Mm-hmm. That's how I put it, from my opinion. Mm-hmm. A man that will but can't is because he knows his value, because you're not going to trick me to do some shit that you don't do for another nigga.
Does that happen to tricks?
Anybody. You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, so let's keep it 1,000. It's a lot of shit that I know that I can do that makes you happy. Mm-hmm. And at the same time, it's a lot of shit that I know that I can't do that don't make you happy, which is cool. Which is cool. And we get that. And it's vice versa. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? As any couple, as anybody in a relationship, because any relationship is all about compromise. I don't give a fuck what y'all think about love, trust, none of that. It's about compromise at all times. Yeah. All the way through. From beginning to end.
Never 50-50.
It's never 50-50, because when that person's sick and this and that, they lose their job, you got to get that 60-40. You got to get that 80-20. We got to do this. So it's about compromise. So I want y'all to get out your head that it's 50-50. All relationships is about a compromise. It's actually the triple C's as I call it. And I learned this in my 20s. It's the triple C's. Communication, compromise, and facts.
And commitment. Okay. Communication, compromise, and commitment. Y'all agree?
That's just what I learned. I like it. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I learned with any relationship that you gotta have. But a nigga that will but won't do it is because he knows his worth. He knows what he's looking for. He knows.
He will but won't.
Facts.
So he knows his worth, so he ain't worth shit?
No.
Because he will but won't?
No, because most
but can but won't?
You gotta think about at the niggas that will but won't is because it's just like okay, let me put it like this. A nigga that will but won't, it's because most females are already out here looking for what I can get. Mm. You feel what I'm saying? Ooh. So if a nigga already know what he can give to a female, but he won't, I respect that.
You gave your 3 things that make you comfortable. Excuse me, comfortable. Being at home or being happy in your relationship and things like that. So is that kind of what you're talking about? Like he can do all these things, but he's not because he's not getting it reciprocated.
Facts.
Okay, I can understand. What do you guys think?
And then the nigga that will, what was the second part?
He can, but he won't. So it was one that can,
but he won't.
One that can't, but he would if he had it.
Okay, basically. So the niggas that can't, but he would, is because he's chasing a journey. That's just my opinion. No, let me speak for every nigga. This is just basically encouraging your opinion about a nigga that, say it again?
That can.
That can't.
That can't, but will.
That's because he's trying to keep her.
So you think he would stop after he's got her?
Facts.
Ooh.
That's how most Okay, let me speak from Stacey Connor's perspective. I some shit I done done before.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to my boy Richard. You already know what it is. My
Hey,
boy
Richard.
out here doing his thing on the drums, on the piano, whatever y'all look for. He
Much
definitely is
well.
musically inclined, and he definitely gets you where he looking for. Shout out to my
That's
boy
Richard Blue.
Oh yeah, my boy
Hey.
Blue. Hey, he Creep Squad too. So y'all already know what it is. So we out here doing what we're doing. But it's you know, it's the same time. You know what? When I was on a lot of date apps, it was a question that I never asked a female, which is or a question that I couldn't answer is, what are you looking for?
You couldn't answer.
I couldn't. Let's keep it real. When you ask somebody what they're looking for, they're gonna give you exactly what you're looking for. And after they got you,
you're not gonna get that no more.
Facts.
Is that true with us?
No, it's all the way through. Well, I'm just saying. Well, like as you put it on me, you grew on me.
I know.
As
you said that about me
because you are. I wasn't.
Y'all.
I wasn't checking you out like that.
Right.
That. I didn't come at you like that though.
Right. True.
Okay.
So I feel like I was thinking about this in my head. Okay, so I asked SoFarGood. No, we were just chilling one day, and he was like, "I like you, Asia Brazil." And I'm like, "I like you too, Stacey Connor." He was like, "You grew on me." I'm like, "Well, damn." So I was like, so in my head, you know how women are. So was I not attracted to him? Like,
went negative. You went negative.
I went negative.
All the time.
Automatically. I was like, was he not attracted to me? Like, am I not his type? Like, what was it? Like, so I thought in my head, okay, wait. He has, like, attraction. Like, I'm cute. Come on now. Like, I'm thick. Like, I know he like him thick. Even thicker than me. So maybe I'm not thick enough. Maybe that's it.
She just right.
That's it. So I finally had to ask you, and just the other day, like, what is it? Like, what was it? Because I was attracted to him, but it was musically, it was like the way he carried himself. But I never wanted to act on that because, like, I was with somebody and all that and stuff like that. But I found him attractive.
Apparently, I was rocking. Keep 1,000. You see my haircuts? Apparently, I was somebody.
Order in the Chronicles. Or what did we say?
Booty Chronicles.
Booty Chronicles. So I was
like, hey, shout out to the Booty Baby.
The Booty Chronicles.
Every Monday, Saturday, catch every Tuesday, catch the crew show popping. This is the show. Every last Tuesday of the motherfucking month, you can catch us doing what we're doing. The next show y'all we will have a guest, another couple out here talking, so y'all be prepared for that.
I have a couple of things lined up with the ladies on Pillow Talk. I do have
you got a guest for next week?
I do have a guest for next week. I don't want to next week's what day? 30?
Next week.
I know, right? Whatever day that is, I do have a guest.
It's the new month, it's June.
Yes, I do have a guest.
It's the third. No, it's the second.
I've already got my guest lined up for the next 2 shows. Okay, so the female that I'm going to talk to in this next show, you guys know her, you guys love her. She's one of our beautiful Afro Latinas. I'm not going to say who, but I'm very excited to have her. Love her. Can't wait for her to join. And then on the show of the week after that, I do have a beautiful lady coming in, and she's bringing her husband with her. So it may be an impromptu us show. Who knows? We'll see how that goes. What do you got coming up?
Next Tuesday, y'all will catch a musically show. Y'all definitely will catch a lot of music next show.
Yay.
So a lot of, if y'all catching me by myself doing a show, it will be a lot of me DJing and listening to music, taking requests type shit. But next week, I will have somebody here. We will be doing what we're doing, going back and forth, so y'all already know. If y'all don't know, then you should already know, so y'all be prepared for that. That is next Tuesday at 8 o'clock, the Crew Show. Next Monday, the Bulwark Baddie will be doing her thing, and the Bulwark Chronicles Pillow Talk Part 3. We will be out here popping what we're doing. And then the week after that, like she said, we might have an impromptu the Us Show, which will be cool. I ain't doing no tripping. This is what we're here for. This is what we're supposed to be doing at the same time. But
we definitely.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna piggyback and just say we definitely appreciate having you guys. We definitely appreciate having you guys here with us. It's the tequila.
It's the tequila.
Or the Chronicles.
So listen, shout out to the birthday. The birthday podcast that we had last week. Shout out to Kirk Rich. You already know what it is, man.
That was such a good show.
Yeah. He definitely said shit where I wasn't listening, where I did listen, where I caught it, and it was just some shit where he said where
I don't get about to ask you about that too.
He said, "Hey, I met my lady in LS," and at one point in time, you heard
his wife.
"Me too."
A lot of them.
And then he proceeded to say, him and his lady took a year off to gain trust from each other, which was respectable. I get that. A lot of people, including myself, you know what I'm saying, I didn't done it before. A lot of people will meet a lot of people in LS and we get to chit chat and we ready to pop off. And then we might have these rules for each other, but then when it comes off, it don't be the same. So I definitely respected how he said, like, me and my lady, they made it LS, so they knew what it was. You know what I'm saying? But they took a year off so he can gain her trust. And he gave much. Shout out to Kurt Rich. If you're out here watching this right now on my live, on her live, on YouTube, however you was, it was much love to you because you gave your lady the much respect even when she wasn't with you. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing that I came to learn growing up, that a lot of niggas don't never respect their ladies when they not with them. That's where a lot of niggas feel like they can step to your ladies. Because yourself don't respect your ladies when you're not around them. So I get it. But while he was here, he definitely gave her he put her first. So I definitely get where he was coming from. And it was just like,
I guess a lot of times in relationships, especially I'm gonna say LS relationships, because all of my relationships up to 3 years ago have been vanilla, have been, on the how we say, I would just say regular side of marriage relationships, where there's not this LS, another partner, somebody else that we got to be, supposed to be like okay with because this is what we're doing, right? So this was something new for me coming in and seeing SoFarGood like at work and all that. And at first, to me, it was cool when we were just kicking it, chit chatting, and it was cool to me. I'm like, hey, do this thing, that's what I like about him, But then as we got closer, right, and as feelings for me, I'm just speaking on me, as feelings started to develop and grow, that jealousy started to creep in or whatever, and that ownership of a person that you feel like you have when you define your relationship creeps in, and I think I got a little confused. Like, wait a minute, this is new, but I don't like how this feels. Like, I don't like you flirting with the ladies, and I don't like you doing all this and that. But one thing that I had to realize, and it took a few people to, for me to understand and see that we agreed on at least giving ourselves a year to work out, kinks and situations and all of that. And I wasn't giving you that year. I wasn't giving you that autonomy to. You
gave me an ultimatum that had a time schedule.
Okay.
Based on how you see it.
Okay. All right. Ultimatum. Okay.
A lot of, in my opinion, well, I can only speak for me. A lot of relationships fuck up at the change factor. Now, I don't mind changing, and I'm willing to change a lot of shit for you because I feel like this is where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of things about even your friends, people out there, family members, this and that, when people talk to you and they see a change in you, if it's not the change that they see it in their head at that moment, they don't respect that. Yeah. Now, it takes some time to change some shit. Don't get it wrong, because there's been some times where I've been like, all right, in my head, why you can't just let this shit go? And then I'm like, all right, cool, but then you don't let this shit go. So I get it. Mm-hmm. But if I'm changing and I already agreed to, hey, let me make these changes, it's not going to never go cold turkey at all. Y'all ain't never seen a dope fiend go cold turkey.
I agree. Mm-hmm.
You're gonna go through symptoms. You're gonna have a
withdrawal.
a withdrawal. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What they call it in pregnancy after you had a baby.
After you had the baby?
Yeah.
Oh, postpartum.
No, not postpartum. A setback. You fuck around and have a setback. That too. Not postpartum. I know postpartum.
It's before the postpartum.
Facts. It's females that ready to have the baby and then got out there and got the moving and doing too fucking much.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have a setback and you feel like you could have another baby again.
Good. Yeah.
It's called a setback.
Okay.
Y'all know what it is. I had too many. I am sorry. But I get it though. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about people, when they see change in other people, the way they see it in their mind and it's not moving at their time speed in their mind, they get discouraged and impatient about that other person. And now they put a time limit on, I need this to happen. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
But for me though, I get you. I definitely hear that. For me, I don't think it was an ultimatum. I would agree with that.
Right.
And you're gonna get this one left. But I don't think it wasn't an ultimatum based on me being well, I'm not. I guess so.
See,
actually, impatient. And I say, but hold on, let me tell you why I say that.
Go ahead.
I say that because I done seen and I done had and I done. And I ain't got a lot of time to be working with nobody, but I do understand where you're coming from. You're coming from, SoFarGood situation, this and that, and working and partying. So I get it. So I'm here.
Are you?
Yeah, man.
Should you?
Should I?
Would you?
Will I?
Couldn't you?
Do I?
Amen. Listen, it's just like, what's the best as I say?
Are relaxed, man. Thank you.
Preaching to the choir.
Okay.
Or contradicting yourself.
Okay.
Don't say you cool with something, and I know we doing the same shit. As you say, as we done talked about many times before this came in, we put it out there because this is the DaUs Show. Y'all already know this. Every last Tuesday you can catch us doing what we doing. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's just like, this goes for anybody on the real. It's just like you holding something against somebody what somebody else done. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Uh-huh, okay. So it be like that.
I don't need this.
So I get it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's why, you know what? Shout out to Denzel Washington and Davis. Viola Davis. What is her name? Viola Davis off of Fences. Fences taught me a point where it was like, and we always heard, you got to wall up. Mm-hmm. That's cool. Mm-hmm. I'm cool with that. But if you got a fence up, you can see what's coming in because you can see what you put down.
That was on Fences?
Off of Fences.
So that's where you got that from?
That's where I got it from. Because Fence taught me, like, it's a fence. I can see what's coming in and you can see what's coming out. Because when you got a wall up, I don't see what you bringing into me, or you don't see what I'm giving you to I climb this motherfucker.
I feel you.
You get where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
But if I got a fence in before we can decide how we're going to go, or I got a fence up, it's transparent.
Because you can, I'm about to say,
it's transparent, so we can see what I'm giving you, you know what I'm saying?
That's what people should have.
Facts. A fence up. I see you got a fence up.
Yeah.
Because now I did all this work 2-3 months to climb over this motherfucking wall, and I got over this wall now. I don't know what I even got into because you had this wall up. And it's the same with me. Even if I climb a fence, climb that wall, I still got a wall up.
When we first got together, though, I feel like you had a wall, but you say no, it was just a fence.
It was a fence, but at the beginning, at the foundation of the fence, it was a wall. Because before we started,
thank you for that. Because before we started,
I knew how, from our situation of how we got here, I knew how it was going.
Yeah,
I said that many a times before I even went through it.
Yeah, you did. And I always tell him this. You were right, man. I should have just said you was right at the beginning because most of the time about certain things he is right, and it takes me a minute to admit to that. Because, I think I know it all. Obviously, I don't. But I am one that takes accountability. I do try to do that when I'm wrong about certain situations. So, yeah, I was wrong about that. I was wrong about that. Miriam says she's gonna try this fence up.
Now you gotta have a fence up because listen,
Oh, thank you,
know,
because we're so
if
cute.
you're talking to somebody, you know what you give into that person. You know how far you gonna take it when you know you don't want to fuck up or shit gonna fuck up or you know it's not gonna happen. Like
it's very hard.
So,
it's not easy.
So if you got this fence up, you know where they coming to you and you know what you putting out there because it takes two people to make a relationship.
Yeah.
If a nigga working all his time to see, this is where a lot of females get confused at where they be like, nigga, you just stopped talking to me. Like when we started talking, there was some females that came at me and were like, where you been? What happened to you? Mm-hmm. Y'all, every time I hear a female is consistency. If I consistently hit you up and call you and this and that, you don't answer, and I stop doing it, now you looking at me goofy. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think we went through that stage too. We went through the stage where, you know, you at first like your phone was ringing all the time. It was ringing in the middle of the night. It was going off with certain things. We would go out in public or whatever. You decide to snap a picture or something, post it, and it would just be all night long. Can't hardly sleep because that phone was going off. You wake up the next day. I'm like, what was all that? And you were like,
folks hot, man, goofy hot,
right?
Goofy hot. Cause they trying to be why they not in that picture.
And I think men are different. Like I would be getting hit up too, but they wouldn't care. They didn't care nothing about. They still trying to.
Because most niggas is in a competition phase.
Yeah.
From my perspective, niggas that ever talked about me, talk down about me, and I know some of y'all down here that's watching and heard a nigga talk down about Stacey Lynn Carter, and that's cool. I want you to hear that shit.
Here we go. I love it. Go ahead, man.
And that's cool. Y'all gonna talk down on me, and in my opinion, I'm gonna win regardless. Cause you talking down on me is gonna have them intrigued about what the fuck going on. And even if I have fun with this other individual and you talking down to them, they still gonna look at you like, nigga, what the fuck is you talking about?
Mm-hmm. Quay says, I'm sorry, babe, I didn't mean to interrupt. Quay said it makes no offense. She says it makes communication harder.
It doesn't. It makes it harder based off of.
I agree with her. It was hard.
It does make it hard, but when
that's why I called it a wall. I felt like you were just so closed off.
And don't get me wrong, I had a wall, but I knew at the same time what I was putting out there. So if I'm putting out there through that fence,
I can see why now. Like in hindsight, looking at it, yeah,
it don't make sense. Now I need this wall. You feel what I'm saying?
So you feel like it wasn't being reciprocated.
At certain parts of time, we didn't have communication, arguments, or disagreements. And you be like, nigga, why you acting like this? Because I'm feeling like what I said to you is not being taken in. You know what I'm saying? Because you looked at, like I said last week on the Cigar Talk, or anytime, when you in a relationship or you talking to somebody, even your friend, your mama, when somebody asks you what's wrong, the majority of the time of what's wrong, it's on a negative end. And the majority of people, they pick out the negative part and they realize, well, I feel like, whoop. But when I tell you how I'm feeling, now a wall come up. Yeah. Because I don't feel like you're not listening to what I'm saying. Because like I said, you want to know how I'm feeling, but you can't understand how I'm feeling if I got to justify your feelings based on what I said.
Here's the part, and I get that. I feel you on that. But here's the part that I don't always agree with. Why is it so hard and why is it such a big deal to justify your partner? That's not a problem. Because
it's not.
Because once you do that, and you already know females, we do get in our emotions. We do analyze a lot. So to me, it's okay to stop. You love her, you care about this person. It's okay to start and justify those feelings. And then go back and make sure your point is gotten across. I
have many times.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying you have not. I'm just saying that that shouldn't be a problem with having to justify my feelings. I've heard this a lot, and I've seen this. I even heard this on your Cigar Talk, where the guys.
Not to cut you off, it's because, like you said, why niggas don't justify the feelings we have. Because before we even speak, we got to think about what we want to say. The clearest way not to be on no rule shit.
Okay, that should not be a problem.
It should not be a problem. But when y'all mind is made up, your mind is made up.
Okay, that could be true.
And sometimes changing that shit, even when it get changed, you still feel like when your mind was changed, you still was right. I seen a post the other day, and he had 3 things up. He said, for example, I'm right, you wrong. As a matter of fact, this is how it started off. You right, I'm wrong, but you right at all times. You right, you wrong and I'm right, but you still right. Now, I'm right and she right.
He's wrong.
Facts. Facts.
But I don't
That's
believe
exactly how it went.
And so you, like, okay,
that's
so
how
let's
I feel.
just say,
that's how I feel. So
right.
It's hard to open
right.
up.
Because of all the negative that is portrayed out there.
Okay,
like,
so
sometimes we gotta stop. But it's out there. Sometimes we gotta stop and realize I'm not against you. I'm with you. I'm here for you. I'm here with you.
You're not against me, and you're here with me. I get that. I respect that.
Okay.
But at the same time, if it's a multiples of people come and tell you some shit about Stacey Connor, that is sitting somewhere in the back of your head. So when I'm telling you certain shit, that pops up.
Yeah.
And at the same time, and that might not even just be about me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It might be some shit that happened in past relationships where it might trigger some shit that I might have said that another nigga that did, when it pop up in your head, you be like, yeah, I'm not gonna go through this shit again.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with me. You know what I'm saying? If being a female, you might have said something or done something that another female did. I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I get where you're coming from. I get that.
Yeah.
I just want you to feel like you get where I'm coming from. Because it's not never, I don't ever want you to feel, and we done went through this, I believe it was like last week.
Quay. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. Sometimes the guys say Q and the girls say, I think it's Quay. She says it's perspective, and I agree. Once you have to understand each other's perspectives on certain situations, and not necessarily agree, but see each other's perspective, because it's that mutual respect. I think that takes you the longer way. Like you once you gain that mutual respect for each other, you may not agree on each other's perspectives, but at least you can see it and get a resolve and move on, right?
And that's cool. But at the same time, I want us to be able to hit. If we both don't agree, we need to agree to disagree about the situation.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if we don't agree on whatever we're talking about, we need to at least compromise on us a hidden point in that conversation that we both can agree on that makes us understand where we come from.
I agree.
That's what I be trying to think about. Because like I said, shout out to I ain't grow up with no brothers. So when I argue, it was with my sisters. And in my mama's eyes, it don't matter what I did, they was right.
Wrong.
Facts.
You was wrong.
I was wrong. So when she always told me, she's like, nigga, before you even argue or you come up with a question, that's why a lot of questions I don't ask or I don't answer.
And shouts out to your mom, because I think she did a great job with you.
Hey, shout out to my Nina. Y'all.
Yeah, I just think that as you mature to be the best man that you can be, I also think that, a lot of times a woman raising a man, she did the best job that she could because she was raising the only son she had in the household. But a lot of times those perspectives are still coming from a woman. And there are times when you need a male perspective, a leader, a male that is a role model that you can go to or that you can feel comfortable with to share some of those perspectives. Because a lot of times, again, we're women, we're out here by ourselves trying to raise a man. And we do know that we need a man to help raise a man. So that's the only times that sometimes I feel like some of the perspectives are a little skewed, only because you didn't have that male a lot of times to come in and say, hold on, wait a minute, let's look at it this way. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying Miss Mina's wrong. I'm saying she did the very best she could with raising a man to be a man when there was no man around. Right. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I really enjoyed things like your cigar talk, where all of the men got together. Because, again, advocate for Black men, the way that you guys was like the perspectives that were flowing around, and you guys were respecting each other and listening to what each other had to say. And Some of them were raised by just women. Some of them had a man in the house. There was differences, and so you guys were able to come together. And sometimes I just feel like look at it from a perspective where, you know, it's not always from a negative type of what you've experienced from females a lot of times. Look at it at a different perspective. How can I handle this differently? You know, to where we're both getting an outcome that we're happy with.
I get what you're saying.
Which is all I say. Felicia says he put them glasses on over there speaking facts. Great example of explaining. Yeah, he do.
I'm trying to get it right. Listen, there's a lot of shit that I'm learning, even without the lifestyle or in the lifestyle. There's a lot of shit that I'm learning. I learned. Like I said, it's a lot of people that's older than me that claim that they basically been here years. I don't consider y'all vets. I just want y'all to be real. I'm being real with y'all.
Are we ready to get on that?
No, I'm not gonna get into that. We're not gonna take the shit right now. We're not gonna take it there.
Because I didn't know you had something to say.
I definitely got some shit to say, but I'm like, no, we're not gonna do that on this show.
Okay, so we're gonna table it.
No, we definitely gonna table. I'm gonna table it for my own. When y'all see me by myself, I'm going because I don't want. Even though this is my lady and whatnot, and we gonna speak, and she gonna allow me to speak to what I gotta say. She might not agree with what I say, but it's some shit that she definitely agreed on what I'm saying.
Yeah. Definitely.
And understand that, but I'm not gonna do that because I don't want nobody to go. Like I told my guest last week, let's go talk. When I say what I say, I want it to be
your perspective.
I want them to see my face and only that. I don't want to be like, well, she was there. Like I told my gentleman last week, I don't want them to say, oh, well, he was there and he didn't say that. Because a lot of y'all hear my name in the conversations and y'all listen to it. Mm-hmm. I know y'all do. Mm-hmm. And that's cool. But I want to know what you said to make this conversation to keep going. That's what pops it off. But we're not going to go in there. Come in 2 weeks, I'm definitely going to get my perspective. So I will have a show by myself. We didn't have a guest every show, but in 2 weeks, I will have a show by myself where it be on some shit where they like, this nigga out here doing some publicity shit to post, to promote a party or this and that. No, I'm coming to speak some shit. And as a matter of fact, before I speak what I'm shit, I'm going to hit this person up to let them know that I'm going to speak this shit. It's just real. I am him so far good. Stacey Carter. And y'all been knowing me for so long, so stop coming at me with some goofy shit. Because that shit is dumb. If y'all don't like me, tell me you don't like me. Don't tell the next nigga, because the next nigga is not going to tell me the way you told them. It makes sense like that. Now,
Felicia says, I love it. Mature Stacey. Much love to y'all.
Hey, shout out to Felicia because she been rocking since day
one. I would love to meet you. Felicia, I'd love to meet you.
Since the townhouse, nigga, in Fort Worth. So you know what it is.
Vincent says, yo.
Hey,
so there's a lot of stuff that I've been holding.
You can say what you want to say, but I'm definitely going to speak what I'm going to speak on my own terms. So I don't want nobody to say, hey, his lady said this. No, Stacey said this. So y'all know what it is. Off the rip.
And
I really want to say some shit.
I know you do. And I want you to. And I thank you for protecting, me and all of that. But I do know this is our venue for those types of things. Because I'm not the confrontational type to where I'm going, want to fight about things. I like to talk things out. But I am the confrontational type that I will pull you aside for a conversation. Do you agree?
Yeah.
So I just want to finally get some things off my chest that I have not put out there in the longest because I just was like, no, I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. But I just want to do it because I want to get it done. I want to not sweep it under the rug because if you sweep things under the rug, eventually the rug is going to start to bulge and you're going to see what's been swept under there. So for me, I feel like sweep that up into the dustpan and throw it in the trash can. So I want to get it out here now. But I need to have another drink first.
I ain't got no more drink. I'm done drinking.
I got a potty.
I'm done drinking. So, because if I keep drinking, I'm definitely going to say, y'all be like, this show was real. It got real the last 20, 30 minutes of the show.
SoFarGood, I got to go, real quick.
Go ahead. I'll talk to him.
Yeah, can you talk to him? And do we have more cigarettes? I need to go there.
They out there.
That's one thing when your producer's sitting next to you.
Quay.
It's Quay. She just told me it's Quay.
It's Quay. I'm sorry.
Thank you for that. I'm going to go potty, y'all.
Hey, shout out to, I definitely seen your panel last week and a half ago. So shout out to that panel you had on. So I don't want you to feel like a nigga hating. It was some people on there that I got an issue with. I'm going to open my eyes and look at the camera and let y'all know. They can hit me up. I ain't gonna even lie to you. There's a lot of shit I heard my name about, and I just want to get an understanding about it. And in my opinion, if you can't come and talk to Stacey Connor about it, don't go talk to nobody. Don't get in no another group. Don't say this, don't say that about a nigga is banned or whatever the fuck he is. Tell me I'm banned. Don't hear me hear from the third or fourth party that a nigga's banned. But other than that, shout out to the panel I seen you have. And like you said, I did see you said once you take accountability, then that's where a man and a woman can be at their best. And you right about that. But it got to be taken in from both ways, though. You know what I'm saying? If I know I can take accountability, a lot of females can't take accountability. We know that. Some are half of all. That's just me. That's just me talking. I don't want y'all to feel like this nigga out here tripping. That's just me. But I definitely get what you're saying. Like I said, shout out to your panel. Shout out to everybody that was on there, on your panel, that did what they did and said what they said in their opinion. Because this is my show, and this is my opinion of what I'm saying. So I don't want y'all to feel like nigga, he's speaking for everybody. No, I'm speaking from what Stacey Connor knows. That's all But shout out to everybody in the video. You already know what this is. The Us Show. Every last Tuesday of the motherfucking month, on a Monday or a Tuesday at 8 o'clock, me and the Boo Wop back here out here doing. Every Monday you should catch the Boo Wop Chronicles. And every Tuesday you catch the Creep Show doing what you're doing. This is an everyday type shit, nigga. This is what I got going on. Y'all know I DJ. Y'all know I am black. Y'all see her walking through that back. Yeah, they see you. I saw you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I'm ready for now. What are we talking about?
I know. I just have to. I gave
Quay, yeah.
Quay, I gave her props. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I seen the panel they had last week, and I respected what it is, and I told them like there's some couple people that know what it is. That know what it is. Like I said, if you're gonna ban me, come tell me.
She's very smart.
Don't go tell another nigga.
Knocking out on set.
Don't go tell the next group or another group, and I'm not in the group to defend myself. First of all, can't now nigga tell me about some shit that you done. Make it make sense to Stacey Lynn Connor Jr. But we're not gonna go that far. Like I said, in 2 weeks you can catch Stacey saying what he wants. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna call the character and ask him, can he be on my show for this? This is real life because I'm about that, and I will ask, and I would expect anybody to ask me the same way. If not, I'll keep talking to the third, fourth parties and what it is. I want y'all to keep talking about me because when I get wind of it and I get tired of it and I say something, don't come at me like this nigga out here tripping. And you could have been an adult as y'all claim. Everybody out here got kids from my age and up. You should have kids. Y'all, some of y'all going to be grandparents. So let's keep it 1,000. Don't play with me. Because I'm not going to play with you. If I can't speak something nicely about you, I'm not going to say nothing at all. And if I can't, I'm going to come talk to you. So don't do that.
And when Stacey Lynn Connor goes to sleep, y'all, he wakes up, he's done.
I definitely am done about the situation.
Done. So if y'all trying to bring it into a new day, he ain't really trying to have it. That's another thing. Don't go to sleep in your relationships. Don't go to sleep on that anger. Get that off. And if y'all need to come back and revisit that tomorrow, do that and start over. But don't go to sleep on that. Just the other night, like I do not leave this bed. It goes somewhere else. Yeah, I snore a little bit sometimes when I'm tired.
I only left because I was
SoFarGood left the bedroom. Hold up, I got an issue with that. Like, do not leave me because I'm feeling around like where it go. Y'all, I don't like that. Like, I don't know how do y'all feel about that. I got a problem with that. I'm in an attitude the next day,
and that's cool. But it's not like I left the house. Though.
I know, but I felt deserted because, like,
it was only like 30, 40 minutes.
But I snore sometimes. So, like, 30, 40 minutes. I don't know. That's why I woke up, he was gone.
That's because the only time when you see, we got the rain sounds playing. So I be focused on rain sounds. But at the same time, when we cut it up.
So I was snoring over the rain
sounds. The only time when we cut it up, we hear like this. And last night, let's keep it 100. I said, hey, hold me, secure me. You know what I'm saying? Well, I gotta always hold you. Nigga, this shoulder hurt. This shoulder right here, nigga, I sleep this way to hold her. You know what I'm saying? This time I sleep this way. Hold me. And when you holding me and you snoring in my ear, it's crazy. Now, don't get me wrong, I snore too.
Yes, you do.
I snore too.
Yes, you do.
But it's not an everyday. Listen,
I snore
I
every
ain't gonna put
day.
you out there, but I'm gonna put you out there.
Damn.
Listen, on our road trip, she said, this is what she did. She said, this is exactly what she did. She said, did all the time and said, I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna go to sleep. In 5 minutes, all I heard was, I was like, she sleep. 5 minutes turns into 5 hours.
To my defense.
No.
To my defense.
Hey,
We have been drinking all day.
No, fuck all that. She did have a show. She did do a show before we left, and that's cool. That's just the entertainment purpose of the business. You gotta roll with the punches. But if we rolling,
order in the boudoir.
But if we out here
Order in the
rolling
boudoir.
and we out here moving like we supposed to be moving, at least stay up 2-3 hours is cool.
Do I not usually?
And you know what?
Do I not usually?
I'm friendly for y'all. I'm only saying that shit because I knew she fell asleep and I knew she was asleep. So I decided to drive that long because I knew she was gonna be asleep. Because at the other time, if I would have fell asleep, she would have did the same thing for me.
I had no clue, y'all. We woke up.
She didn't even know I stopped and got gas. I didn't got drink. I didn't pee and everything.
You went to pee, left me in the car.
I left in the car and everything. I cut the car off and everything. That's how hard she was sleeping.
Y'all, I had been drinking, and I didn't realize how I didn't realize we had been driving for 5 hours.
I think we got to Mexico one time you woke up. I drove all the way through. Y'all know when you leaving out of Texas, if you're going west. You straight up. Say it again. You going west, you stressed. Because if you go west, you're gonna travel 4 to 8 hours, 5 to 8 hours going west.
Texas
if you drive.
forever.
I like to drive because I like to smoke. I like to sightsee.
And then y'all, he gets to going like 90 with the music playing. He gets to going and everything.
And we gonna make it there 4 minutes earlier than you thought it could. We're gonna make it there.
But I definitely do my share. Like I drive.
She definitely do that shit.
And which is better for me because I didn't used to drive at all. Like I hated driving. I was scared to drive. I had all this anxiety. But I don't have all that anymore. But I do be stressed. So I really needed that rest, y'all. But before like you was going hard for a minute there for a second. Like, did you say everything you needed to?
No, I didn't say what I want to say, but I just like I just said, if you're gonna ban me or you want to tell everybody else that I'm banned,
like when is that?
Nah, come tell me.
When is
Because
that?
y'all done seen me many times. You done been to many of my parties. You done been to many parties I done popped up into. You done invited me to many parties. If I'm banned, don't tell 4, 5, 8 people. Come tell Stacey Connor.
When is that over with? Like, is that banned for life?
Man, nigga can't.
Are you banned for life?
I don't want to go that far. Listen, only person that can ban me is my mama and God, nigga. I don't give a fuck about what nobody say, nigga. Fuck is y'all talking about?
You banned.
Man, y'all better come talk to Stacey.
Get your band.
No, you grown. You say you grown and this and that. I'm 37 years old. So any nigga that's older than me and claiming that they grown, come talk to me. You talk to all these other groups. You talk to this nigga and that nigga about this and that. Come talk to the nigga that you talking about. That don't make sense to me. You smile in my face, all that part. I'm not gonna even go to that. This is the show. I am so far good. This is the Blue White Baddie. Every last Tuesday, y'all can catch us doing what we supposed to be doing.
Baby got things on his chest. I told y'all he had some stuff he needed to say.
Man, that shit got me hot though. Because if I get approached at a club, shout to Jax on Thursdays.
Hey Jax, on
You know what I'm saying?
that good old drink.
Right there in your lap.
It's
crazy. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? But if I ask a question and a nigga come and tell me and we wasted 45 minutes in Jessica and he telling me about a nigga said that I can't come to a party, cool. I respect that. But the nigga that say that I can't come to a party, come talk to me about it. You know me. I guarantee you
That's
know
what I
me.
don't get right there. Like, you know,
bro,
who
that
I
shit
am.
is goofy.
Come on,
as hell.
guys. We should not get so big headed that we can't have a conversation to someone who apparently has offended us in some type of way. Which is why I want to address a few things that I want to address and get this over with, get it done. I don't sweep shit under the rug. I want to talk about it now because I'm tired of it and I want it to die down. I want it to rest. So the issues that I have, Mal, I'm gonna give you this 2-minute stage because I know you want it. Let's stop with the BS and all of that. Okay? I understand that you made some remarks about me to somebody, called me a name, and said a few things. Grow up and let's stop doing this because we have to see each other in the same venues. Another thing, if you invite me to something and you allow me to come, he coming too. I don't go nowhere without him. If that's a problem, then don't invite me because he's an extension of me and I'm an extension of him. And that's just the way we're doing things. I want you to be an adult about it. I want to get past it. I want to move on. There's lots of life to do. There's lots of things to do. There's lots of money to make. There's lots of acquaintances to make. There's enough out here for everybody to eat. So that's what I want to say. To all of you who are her minions, if you didn't fuck with me then, I can understand you're not fucking with me now. But if you fuck with me then and you're not fucking with me now because of what happened then, you need to grow up. And you need to change. Because I don't have any problems with anybody out here. Nobody. And I don't want no more with me. That's a done deal. Second, any of y'all who ever fuck with him? Okay, I'm okay with that. Many of you have been in my home. Many of you have been right here in Lollapalooza. Who done fuck with him? That doesn't bother me either. Get it together and let's continue to do what we do and everybody enjoy their life and everybody move accordingly. I don't have any problems with any of you. If you did, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be able to come here. I'm always a woman about mine. So if you disrespect me in mine, I'm going to check you on it. But that's any woman. I think a woman is going to make sure that you move accordingly in her home. I'm going to do that every time. That's all I got to say. What's up with that? I'm done!
This is the show, the Boo Wop Baddie, So Far Good. Every last Tuesday, the one you can catch us there. She said what she had to say. I didn't say nothing.
It's on my chest.
So I just want y'all to know she definitely said what she had to say. So I guarantee there's somebody on her watching that's going to go back and say some shit. And I want y'all to. And I guarantee you going to. Y'all know my Facebook. Y'all know her Facebook. And you said something.
If you have something to say to me, please, just like he said, say it to me. Stop posting on your Instagram and your Facebook. Please come talk to me. I wanna get it out like that. I'm just not that tired. No, I can't do it because I'm not the one to smile on your face. I just ain't gonna smile on your face. I'm gonna pull you aside and we're gonna have to have a conversation. I'm sorry. I'm gonna bring out this.
But she said something that I was gonna interrupt you about. But like I said, like she said, listen, because I know some niggas that invited you to a party but said you can come, but Stacey can't come.
Yes. And I've made that clear.
And I want y'all to keep them invites going.
Well, I ain't coming.
Keep them invites coming. When you pop up and you look at me and I'm there, I want y'all to have that same energy. This is the show. Creep Life, a lot of Palooza production type shit. Y'all already know.
Look, I'm let the phone go black.
Y'all stay tuned for. We're gonna have 2 more parties here before we burn out because we will be getting out the state for the rest of the summer. So y'all be prepared for that. Other than that, this is Taco Tuesday. We've been out here rocking for 140. And that's a good shot, and I respect that. That's cool.
We've been going hour 40?
Yeah, we actually can keep going because I know what it is.
Hey, Mr. Flex.
You got a lot of stuff you want to say.
Hey, Anthony.
Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody that we ain't get to mention yet, but y'all still on here rocking with us. If you on here say something to her live, my live, you on YouTube, y'all already know what it is. Mm-hmm. This is the Us Show, the Boo Wop Baddie. Hey. So far good.
Quay says that she would like to be a guest on Monday. Yay!
We definitely
it's
got
a done deal because
because
you're so smart. I love some of the posts that you that I have been able to see, the things that you say, the questions that you bring out, the perspective that you give. I definitely love that. Can't wait for that. Anthony is watching, so shout out to you. I understand you had a party this weekend. We wanted to attend, but again, we took the birthday trip, so hate that I missed that. Hate that we missed that, but we will check you out because I understand you have no, you do have a wonderful pool. I've been there. Very nice home, very nice pool. So would like to make sure we come by there and support. Mr. Frex, hey, how you doing? Yeah, so hey, Nikki's watching us. I love Nikki. That's one of my girls. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, so it's been said, and I'm hoping that it's taken the way it needs to be taken. Like I ain't tripping or anything on that. I just needed to say that because I really have not. I haven't defended myself in a certain type of way because I just remained quiet. But it had been bothering me for a long time. And I think I just finally wanted to get to a point with us where I could put that out
my
there.
boy, shout out to my security. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to say get to a point with the two of us where we're stable enough to address things that affect us from the outside in. Because sometimes people will try and try and try until they affect you. But I think when this is solid, nothing from the outside can mess you up, right? It can try all these things, these darts and all that come at you, but as long as you've got your defense stable and you've got your inside stable, then everything else is going to deflect off.
Right.
And so now that I feel like we have come to a point in our relationship where we can talk about things and get past them, because at first we were just like, you were just like, let that shit ride, don't say that, let that shit ride. And I was boiling inside because I'm taking all the hits. You're taking them too, but you took them a lot cooler than I
Silence is good though, for what I was talking, but at the same time, motherfuckers won't get the point until you actually say something. Like you said, I had a chance to stand up for myself.
Yeah. And it's not like I'm giving the floor to them, but I did want to address certain situations from my viewpoint, because I'm not the type that's going to go back and forth and fight and argue back and forth. Like, you have to really hit me hard in order for that to happen, because I'm trying to be diplomatic about it at all times. But there comes a time when you have to stand up for yourself. And shouts out to you I've just seen your growth. I've seen your growth and the things that would make you like pop off automatically and hop on live to defend your name, because again, I understand that's what we have. At the end of the day, all we have is our name, right?
Facts.
And so, but shout out to you, because you have really you've just matured, and you're waiting for the proper time to deal with certain situations. So shout out to you for that.
Not trying my best.
You're doing good.
I
give you that.
Shout out to you for shouting out to me.
Thank you. All right. So, what do we have? Anything else? Why don't you answer me, Daddy? What's your question? I thought we did answer your question.
What's his answer?
Way up, like earlier, he asked how do you feel about him supporting me in what I'm doing? You answered that.
I respect it all the way through. I can't do nothing but your support was here before I got here. So it's not nothing that I expect you to change up as soon as I got here, because at the same time, you're going to have to at least expect me supporting your lady and what she doing. It might be some shit that she do that you don't like. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I get where you coming from. But she been moving the way she been moving. That's why she grew up on me.
I grew on him. And you had kind of explained that earlier with that going, because remember I took it negatively at first. Like, what was it about me that he didn't like? But it wasn't. You ended up saying it wasn't that I didn't like something. It was just that I didn't think that. You said you didn't think that that we were in the same categories, we were in the same leagues or whatever we were.
I felt like you was out my league.
Yeah.
That's how I felt. And
I asked you, like, why would you think that? And he was like, well, you have your preferences. But
it was just the way that you carried yourself at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should have that preference. Shout out to my boy Q, because he ain't got no preferences. But if they ugly,
he ain't fooling with
it's a done deal.
So at the end of the day, we really realize he does have
everybody
a type.
Everybody got a preference. Right? I'm not eye-catching to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody eye-catching to me. It just so happened you got to work what you got. And I learned, my bad. And I definitely learned to work what I got. And this is not on no sexual tip. Let's keep it 1,000. I'm a funny, stupid, goofy individual to some of y'all, and that's cool. As long as I can keep a smile on your face, that's my main focus. Yeah. That's what I like. That's why y'all see me at LS. Y'all see me DJing. Y'all see me moving and doing this everywhere. Cause I like to see people having fun and just smiling type shit. Now I know I got a perspective of other people say this nigga do this and that's cool.
Bang. For the last few minutes, can we discuss LS and play and playing as in relationships?
As in what you want to say?
No, I want to discuss it because like many of you know or don't know that my previous relationship, LS, I was not allowed to play. I was not allowed to, really even talk to men, even though I was trying to build a brand and just make a name for myself in the LS industry, right? But I wasn't allowed to really interact. So now, like, having a relationship with you, you're very, very different with that. You're like, do what you need to do, talk to who you need to talk to, say what you need to say, right? And so, in doing that, it was a little different for me because I'm like, is this really what, he's really okay with this or whatever. So, you just have to know how far to take it, basically. So that's what I was just putting out there. Like, how far to take certain things or, what is too much in a relationship if you're in LS. That's what I'm asking you. You thinking?
No, I'm not thinking. I know exactly what I want to say. It's just if I just want to say it out loud. But other than that, I get where you're coming from. But like me and you had outside of this camera and our own good discussion, like she just said, she was in with somebody where she couldn't do none of this and do none of that. And at the same time, I feel the way that you was treated, you treated me the same way.
You definitely said
so it just be like, well, at the same time, I always been treated like that. So I don't want you to feel like.
And I thought I was different.
And you are different though, because you treat me differently. Everybody, as a matter of fact, I don't put nobody in a category until they show signs that they going that way. Then I can put you in a category. Mm-hmm. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But most females, since I've been in this LS, they see me and they be like, all right, whoop. And then they see me do this, it'd be a whole nother story. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? But my thing about relationships, we had a party type shit. All I say, hey, have they come ask me, make sure you protect it, and no oral. That's just all I say. You know what I'm saying?
But then at the same time, I still feel like, is he serious? Because at the end of the day, what do we talk about with the boudoir baddie baby?
See, but the way you feel,
no men really want to see their women.
Okay, but the same way you feel is when you say all you gotta do is just keep it real big if you're gonna leave and go out, and I choose not to go nowhere. Yeah. So it's the same kind of type of category.
I feel you on that. I get that. I feel you on that. What do y'all think?
Y'all know.
I don't know. You are watching the DaUs Show, and it is the boudoir baddie. SoFarGood. We have enjoyed you guys here. You can catch me on the Boudoir Chronicles every Monday at 8 p.m. Live on Facebook, YouTube. We'll be streaming and on Twitch. SoFarGood has the Creep Show on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. You can catch him right there. And the DaUs Show is every fourth Tuesday of the month. You can catch us at 8 p.m. like we are today. So glad you guys have joined us. And we love all the perspectives and the different things that you guys bring to our conversations. Again, happy to be here with you guys. Solo Browsy says, wait, men don't what? I don't remember. Because I've been drinking.
Men don't like to see their women getting cut that.
Oh, yeah. Men don't like to see some. I know there are men that are okay with that. Don't get me wrong. Unless it's full of different types of perspectives, different types of um, relationships, and there's different ways that everybody goes about theirs. But I just feel like at the end of the day, like nobody really wants to see that or do that. I mean, I don't know. I'm here to learn too because I don't know, everything. I'm scared to do certain things within my relationship because I don't want to mess up what I got going on. I think he feels the same way. I think it's basically what
Hey,
it is.
Juneteenth, Thursday, daytime swim party. Y'all pop up. That'll be the next party.
Are we gonna be here Juneteenth?
Yeah, we're going to be going to party.
Well, there you have it. So I guess Vegas is gonna be a little bit later.
I thought that was planned anyway.
Okay. Not sure. Not all. We hosted a little get together last night and we both
the first week of June. That's next week.
Oh my gosh. Time is winding. Oh, where's time going? Speaking of time, we have gone over.
We have never gone over because this is our shit.
It is our
shit. So what is that talking about?
I just want to make sure we're good.
You're gonna rock with us. Y'all can leave. You can always come back. We are here rocking. If we got something to say, we gonna say it. We can keep going as long as we want to.
Yeah,
so don't play with me like that. We gonna rock it. Even though one of our shows might be an hour long or an hour 30 long, but when it's us two together, we gonna rock this out until we tired. We can't rock this out.
I just want to make sure SoFarGood is good.
I know we out here. We is gonna cut it short. Like I said, the kids is here and they still out here swimming. And I told them we gonna watch a movie.
What was that movie you said?
We gonna watch Minecraft. So we gonna sit outside and had a motherfucking project screen outside on the theater screen. And we're gonna sit out here and we're gonna chill. We're gonna do what it is. This is the Creep Show in the Boo Wah Batty combined as the motherfucking the us. I said all of that all the way wrong, but it doesn't matter.
It's okay.
I ain't got nothing to
He's
drink
on
in here.
tequila. What he was.
I can't marry with one cup, so y'all see me drink
and
one
I'm
cup.
definitely halfway through my bottle.
And y'all normally see me drink 2 or 3 cups on live, but I came in with 1 cup today, so I have to watch my intake. Yeah. I'm done for right now until after I cut this bitch off. I gotta sit the shit out. I don't want to feel sexist, but this is the us show. I am SoFarGood. This is the Boo Wah Batty. My lady, y'all already know what it is. Happy extra belated birthday to you. We still celebrating to the end of the week. We're gonna keep doing this.
I've had an awesome birthday too.
I never had an awesome.
Thank you to all of you
birthday.
who gave me special shouts out for my birthday. A couple of you said some things I definitely wasn't expecting and made me feel, totally happy. And baby, on the trip to Colorado, made sure that, he definitely takes care of me, guys. And I just wanted you guys to know that. Like, he got my back. Like, I don't have to really think about nothing. I'm like, where is this? He's like, here it is. I'm like, did you get my? He's like, I got that. What about? Got it. I'm like, so far good, guys. So far, so good. He said, you try. Try.
I don't even know why we even going as far as y'all already know what it is. We've been out of town and had
do you not try?
I ain't shit in 3 days.
That is a difference. No, wait a minute. Now you done went a little bit.
Baby, help me.
Order in the boudoir. We're not telling people about all that. Y'all, it has
been. Help me. Please. I'm hurting my butt.
The butt crying.
Y'all already know this.
For real.
This is the Boo Wah Batty, a.k.a. the Boo Wah Chronicles. Every Monday at 8 o'clock, y'all can catch her doing what she's doing. I am SoFarGood, the Creep Show. On Tuesdays at 8 o'clock. On Tuesdays, the Us Show every last Tuesday of the month or every Monday. The last week of the month, y'all can catch us. We might not, as my baby, we not even have us. We just gonna pop up and just let y'all know who playing, nigga, how we feeling, nigga. Off the way. We gonna start like that. I'm burping and all that shit. Got the hiccups. I'm growing still.
I cannot.
But y'all already know what it is. We've been out here black. This is a lot of Palooza. The I Am Creep Life. This is a production by yours truly. Both of us. So you already know what it is. Like I said, come August, September, y'all can only catch the streaming on YouTube or Twitch or Instagram off the rail. We will have a joint Instagram page. So, nah, that nigga out here. This is my teacher. My English teacher. I got a teacher, y'all.
Let's go.
Hey, this is the Creed Life. This is the Boo Wow Chronicles, so you already know what it is. We are here doing. This is the Creed Life. This is the Boo Wow Chronicles. So we out here doing what we supposed to be doing. Combined. This is the show. She out here cracking up. So y'all ready? She better go ahead and get the snoring. I forgot to set the movie up for the kids. It's a little late still. So y'all already know what it is. I am your boy SoFarGood.
And I'm the Boudoir Baddie.
And this is the show. Amen. Y'all already know what it is. Come on now. Keep talking now. Wait till I get up. You cut this shit off. Keep talking. Keep talking now. Tell me. Tell me. Come on. Keep talking.
No, you go. No.
Let's give him a little freaky little dicky ass.
No, it's in the dick.
Nah, he don't need it.
We will do that though.
Nah, he don't need it like that. Not tonight. Tell him not tonight.